Hey guys, what's going on? How you doing? Hope you guys are all having a wonderful Monday. Start of free agency, man. It's been an exciting morning. I was here at work trying to juggle the two, work with all the new free agency news and a lot of wonderful things going on, man. It's pretty exciting, and I think that there's going to be a lot more to come after, as the evening rolls on. So probably well after this episode is posted. But I really just wanted to kind of give a brief recap, some Broncos news, some breaking Broncos news, hopefully some more to come, and some things that I think were maybe a little bit surprising, and also a few other moves that happen in the NFL that are really good news, especially for the Denver Broncos. So first and foremost, welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Mark. In case this is the first time you guys have seen my video, I am a Denver native, long time, since I was born, long time Broncos fan, Denver sports fans, but really a sports fan as a whole. And I live, breathe, and die this kind of stuff. This is my passion. This is what I love doing, and so I've been really excited to start this channel to really share my thoughts and have some debates and be able to have some really great candor with a lot of you. So I appreciate you all tuning in, and would love a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you ever want to continue to see any other videos. There's also a notifications tab as well, which is always helpful. So thank you guys again for joining. One thing that's really unique about my channel, again, if you haven't watched any of my videos before, is you're not going to see any of that flashy, editing videos and cutting things up. For me, it's just about raw footage. You're gonna see all the flaws. You're gonna see all the mistakes. I'm really just focused on getting right to the point. And I think that that's kind of always how I've been. I'm not really doing this to become famous or make it a career. It's really just a great hobby, and you're gonna be able to see my thoughts in real time as they're going live, just kind of off the top. So excited to be able to share this with you. So firstly, guys, we got first signing of the day. Broncos looks like we have found our Justin Simmons replacement really quickly. Little bit surprised by it. I didn't think we would go the free agent route. We signed Brandon Jones. He's the safety who formerly played for the Miami Dolphins. I've known about this guy since he came out of Texas. I've weirdly kind of, did some research on the Dolphins defense just over the years, randomly, with Fangio being there too, and some hard knock stuff last year. This guy is a really, really good player, super talented. He's going to fit really well in this defense, but I feel like him and PJ Locke kind of play similar roles. So I'm excited to see, or I'm curious to see where they're going to fit in there. I was really excited for like a Caden Stearns and PJ Locke backfield, some two young guys that you can develop. But with Caden Stearns coming off of an ACL, having somebody like this that's a little bit more versatile, that can be an in-the-box safety, that can be somebody that can play really, really well in coverage on the back end. I think he's going to be directly the Justin Simmons replacement, meaning not just somebody he physically replaced on the roster, but that's the role that he's going to be playing. And PJ Locke and Caden Stearns will kind of battle it out for the other safety spot, and we'll have some really good depth. So it's a great move. 3-year deal, looks like it's about $20 million. I think $12.5 million of it was guaranteed. Essentially, it's a 2-year deal for $12.5. That's the way you got to look at it. It's not going to count much against the cap this year at all. So we saved $18 million on the cap, which is always important, guys. Remember the cap. $18 million off the cap with Justin Simmons. And my guess is that with $20 million guaranteed, $20 million total, $12.5 million guaranteed, he's probably going to be $3 or $4 million against the cap this year. So really, we replaced Justin Simmons with Brandon Jones, saved still about 13 to 16 million off the cap, in my opinion. We'll see when the numbers come out. And the guy's 5 years younger, man. He's only 25. So I think overall, it's a really great signing. The guy at a PFF grade overall looks like here 76.8 overall PFF grade, which is really good. He was even better in coverage at 78.5. His run defense was 55.4. So a little bit of a red flag, but that's still, for PFF standards, that's considered neutral, like average. And then his pass rush was 90.1. So he's obviously a really good blitzer and somebody that can come off the edge. And that makes it fun, man, because Jaquan McMillian last year was a beast in that role. They even started to put PJ Locke doing that. So they're going to be mixing that up a lot. So to be able to have somebody that's really good at blitzing the quarterback from the safety position is always fun. So I'm excited about this. I think he's going to be a really good player. Haven't looked too much into him beyond that. I was going to check something here real quick in terms of what his injury history and all that might look like. But I think by all accounts, he's a pretty durable player. And it looks like over the course of the 4-year career that he had in Miami, he has played every game except for well, in 2021 he missed a game, and in 2024 it looks like he missed 6 games. But in 2020 and the last year, he played in every game pretty much. So that's good news there as well. Some exciting stuff. So happy about that. I think what's really also important is some of the news that happened around the league, some things that are directly going to be affecting the Broncos a lot as well. Firstly, Wil Lutz, man, he got swooped up, it looks like, by the Jags. I think both, according to reports, the Broncos and the Jaguars were kind of bidding for him. The Jags outbid us. That's fine. If you're going to outbid us for a kicker, I'd rather be that position. But anybody that knows me knows I have a weird obsession with kickers. I think kicker is such an important position, something that continuously gets overlooked. I was super excited for Wil Lutz. I thought he was fine. I thought he was kind of disappointing. Wasn't as good as I thought, but I thought he was really solid. So it's gonna be fun trying to find the new kicker. But I think $4 or $5 million a year for a kicker is probably not the best money spent considering where we are now. So we'll figure that out later. Kirk Cousins went to Atlanta. Some crazy reports saying he was linked to Denver. I can assure you 100% that was never the case. We might have made a phone call because we were curious. We were never going to be in the Kirk Cousins sweepstakes. And thank God we're not, because that is the last thing that we need as a Bronco fan, is another aging veteran, another retread. Kirk Cousins has got an amazing agent, best agent in sports, got to be, because he's gotten paid for not even winning any playoff games or really anything. He's just done nothing in his career. So impressive, but it's great news as well because A, he's not here, but the second thing is the fact that he's going to Atlanta, which was kind of the obvious move, and where he's been linked to, is great because now it takes somebody that's picking ahead of us in the draft out of the quarterback draft sweepstakes. And in fact, that could be a really good trade partner for us. Now all eyes really go to the Vikings and potentially the Raiders. So we should be rooting for the Vikings to hopefully draft a quarterback, but we might be battling with them to see if we want to go up and get a quarterback. If they want the same one, we might be in a bidding war there. So that could be a little bit scary. But anyway, so good stuff there. Happy about Kirk Cousins not coming here to Denver, and obviously thrilled about the fact that he went to Atlanta. Now it's Justin Fields' watch as well. Justin Fields, in some reports, has been linked to the Raiders. Sometimes some people have linked him maybe to New England. New England would be the best of the best in terms of situations. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see overall. If he goes to the Raiders, that would be good too, because they did just sign Minshew. But I'm worried. I was worried about them being somebody that jump us to get the quarterback. And that would be just dreadful, right, in every way. Because if they end up going ahead of us to get a quarterback that we wanted and he ends up panning out, in our division, it's like that would happen. The way that the last couple of years have been going, that would happen. But hoping that that's not the case today. So yeah, some really, really good stuff there. I definitely anticipate us still getting a free agent quarterback. Some names that have been linked to us: Jacoby Brissett, Zach Wilson. That would be terrible. And Sam Darnold. I think Sam Darnold is probably the favorite. He just kind of, when you read the tea leaves, it really just kind of makes sense, right? Here, I think that he's somebody. Oh wow! And you're not gonna believe it, guys. We just got a plot twist. That's so funny. Live here on air. Just got a plot twist on Twitter. According to Ian Rappaport and Mike Kliss here of 9 News Denver, a change of direction. Wil Lutz has decided to not sign with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he's actually signing here in Denver. So that is some wonderful news. So happy about that. So I guess I was saying $4 to $5 million for a kicker might not be the smartest move. We'll see the terms, but that's some good stuff happening live, and want to see if there's anything else that popped up here as well. So that's what it looks like. It's a 2-year deal for Wil Lutz. So my guess, I love to guess and see if I'm right. Who knows? Based off of how the markets have been going, I'm going to guess for him, it's 2 years, $8 to $9 million maximum. I don't think it'll be more than that for 2 years, and it's going to end up being a 1-year deal. He's staying here, so good stuff there. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's worthy of discussing on today's episode. It doesn't look like it. I can foresee the Broncos making a play for Sam Darnold, as I had said before. And I think it's a good move. You read the tea leaves, it kind of makes sense. He fits well in the system. He got high praise from somebody like Kyle Shanahan, which I think is always a good thing. It could be but smoke and mirrors, but I think it's a really good thing. I think he would fit here well. You're always intrigued by a guy that was a 5-star prospect heading out of high school into college, which is what he was. Played for a big program in USC, played really well there, and then ends up getting drafted top 3. Clearly, just looking at all that, he's obviously uber talented, right? And I remember when he was coming out, John Elway loved him, but he had all the talent in the world, and he got drafted into a terrible situation in New York. The Jets were awful; they had no weapons. They had Adam Gase, who was just a horrifyingly bad coach. They end up parting ways with him after just getting him annihilated for 2 seasons. And then he goes to Carolina. We see how it is there. So he's been in 2 places where the situations have been terrible. He's had nothing really good around him, no good coaching, no stability. And even though we might not have the most talented roster as it is now, Sean Payton, I think, can really bring the most out of him. So he's really intriguing. But he's also somebody that would not make the Broncos, not take us out of the quarterback draft sweepstakes. And I really I love a quarterback room that has a first-round quarterback that Sean Payton's identified that he got, along with somebody with a really high potential still. That still's got a ceiling there in Sam Darnold. And then Sam Darnold and Jarrett Stidham can battle it out. I think Sam Darnold will probably win that competition. Getting rid of Stidham, we could save us still $5 million on the cap this year. And then who knows, if Sam Darnold starts the year and he plays really, really well, we can ride him out the whole year, start the rookie the following season, and then we have Sam Darnold as a good bargaining chip. If not, we just cut ties, move on, or we go with the rookie. So it's a move that just makes sense, and we should look at every possible avenue to try to get this quarterback situation fixed. So that's something that I really do believe the Broncos are going to pull off. I think that they're going to, if they have to spend a little bit more than another team to get a veteran quarterback, I think that they'll do it. And I think it's the right thing. I just hope it's him. I hope it's not Zach Wilson. Another guy that I'm intrigued with is Jacoby Brissett, just because I think Jacoby Brissett's a damn good player. I really do think he's better than 7 to 10 starters in the NFL right now. He never really got the love that he deserves. He's always been a bridge guy. But I like him not just because I think he can be good, but also because I think he's somebody that would be a phenomenal mentor to a young quarterback. So it's a really good situation in that sense too. And so we'll see. I think that's all going to come to fruition here pretty quickly. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. I don't like to make these videos last longer than really 10, 15 minutes. I'll probably drop another one later tonight in case if there's any big news, but appreciate y'all riding with me. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Mile high salute to all my Broncos fans, and y'all have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. See ya.